What's going on, guys? Neliq here. I hope you're all having a good day. Today's video is going to be my second nuclear I have ever gotten on Black Ops 3. And if you guys don't know what a nuclear is, in all the other CODs they had things like nukes, or they just had like the nuclear medal that you could achieve. Now in Black Ops 3, to achieve this you have to get a 30 gun streak. So you're not allowed to use your kill streaks to help you get those many kills in a row. It's all with your gun. Now with saying that, I do achieve it, but I've got to admit, I wasn't even trying for it. I didn't know I was that close to a nuclear, and the only reason I realized I got one was because I started getting the unstoppable medals at the top of the screen, and I was like, wait, isn't unstoppable the medal you get after you've got a nuke and you just keep going? So yeah, when I got back to the after action report, it said I got a nuclear, so I was pretty pumped on that, since it is my second nuclear, like I did mention. Now the gun I'm using in the gameplay you see on screen right now is the Pharo. Now, I've got to admit, I did pick up the Shiva for a little bit, so you'll see me get a couple kills with the Shiva, and maybe even another gun if I do pick it up along the way. But the main gun I do use is the Pharo. Now, I'm going to go through what I had on the Pharo, just in case any of you are interested. And, I don't know, this could be the best class for the Pharo, who knows? I did get a nuclear with it, maybe it was just because I was playing really well. But I'm going to go through it right now. The class is also going to be on the screen down the bottom right, so if you want to check it out, it's there. But I'm going to read out everything just in case you can't see it too well. So I had the Pharo with an optic sight, and it was the reflex sight. Can't remember if I customized the reticle or not, but if I did, it's going to be the little yellow dot that you can customize it to. I only had one attachment on the weapon, and that was quick draw. I didn't have any secondaries, no lethals, no tacticals. I had 2 perk ones, and that was Ghost and Sixth Sense. So you have to use a wild card there. I also had 2 perk 2s, and that was Scavenger and Tracker, so that way I could get more ammo, and I could also see enemy footprints on the ground. And then I had a perk 3, and that was Blast Suppressor, so they're not going to be able to see me on the UAV when I use my thruster pack. Also, if you're wondering about what camo I had on the gun, that is the Storm camo, which you can get from the Black Market store. It is one of the epics, and it is really cool. It does move and all that, so that's the entire class right there. Now, the funny thing is about this game is if you watch the entire thing, you'll notice that at the end of the game I rushed their C flag because I really wanted to win this game. I rushed their C flag, I solo cap it, and basically we were going to win by I think 1 point because I'd capped this flag now. And I totally took my mind off the game as soon as I capped that flag. I was like, alright, I got the flag, we've won it. And then the most annoying, stupidest thing happened. Our spawn flag got capped with like 15 seconds to go in the game, and they end up beating us by like 3 points. We're stuck on 199. We would have went to 200 if we had kept that flag. They would have got stuck on 199 as well. So it would have been 199 to 200. We win by 1 point. Everything's all good. But you know, you just can't have that luck. Of course they cap it with seconds to spare. They win. I don't know, I was really mad. Like seriously, I get a nuclear in a game, yet they still win. It doesn't make sense. Now, another thing that shocked me in this gameplay was the score streaks I had on. They were really weird score streaks because usually when I go for a nuclear, I use UAV, Guardian, and Hater, because UAV is always going to provide me with vision of the enemies. When I get my Guardian, I can set up in a room and basically hold 2 angles at once. And then once I get my Hater, obviously I can then see where the enemies are at all times. So the fact that I had on a Wraith, a Hater, and Wraps, and I still got a nuclear, really shocked me. So that's really why I wasn't focusing on a nuclear, and I wasn't expecting to get one at all. So either my Wraith and Wraps weren't getting any kills at all, or I was just killing them too fast while my Hater was up. But anyway, I'm not going to argue with it. Like, I'll take the nuclear every day of the week. And if you guys haven't got a nuclear before in this game, you can get some really cool calling cards, and you obviously get the medal for it in your accolades. So if you haven't seen what the calling card looks like, it's this on screen right now. It's pretty cool. It's just like a nuclear explosion. It's pretty good to show off in lobbies because people are like, oh my god, that guy's actually got a nuke before. Hell yeah. You can also get another calling card if you get a nuclear in free-for-all, but you have to get 30 kills without dying. So it's like basically you spawn in, 30 kills, win the game, brand new calling card. But if you don't do it in free-for-all, you only get that other calling card. So you could roll the dice and get 2 at once if you try in free-for-all forever. But yeah, if you don't want to try in free-for-all, just play the best game mode that you like. Try your best in that. You will improve. Watching videos on YouTube will also help you out a lot, because you can either look up like really OP classes, or what score streaks you should be using, what perks, all those kinds of things will help you out at getting that nuclear, or even just getting better at the game in general. Now, a few tips I just want to give you guys if you do go for a nuclear, or if you want to try and get a high score streak. First things first, use a gun you're comfortable with and that doesn't have that much recoil, because recoil is really going to affect you in the long run, especially if you shoot long range. So use a gun that's pretty accurate with a good amount of damage. I either suggest like the KM44 or the Shiva or anything like that, or if you want to use a sniper rifle, then go for the Drakon, as it's a semi-automatic and it's still really powerful. I was playing a game the other day where there was 4 people with Drakons and they were just holding B flag, and it was impossible to take back. As soon as you walked around the corner, you either got hit in the chest or the head and it would instantly kill you. And if one angle missed you, you had 3 other angles looking at you. So Drakon's a really good gun to try out if you want to get a nuclear with a sniper rifle. Another tip I can give you is just stick to the outsides of the map. There's no point running into the middle, because obviously there are going to be so many more angles people can see you from, which is just going to allow you to die easier. So by sticking to the outsides of the map, you usually only have to look at 2 different angles, which will be straight and either right or left. Obviously behind you can kill you, but hopefully you should be sticking close enough to your team that you won't have to worry about that. That's all I really wanted to talk about in this video today, guys. Just what my class setup was, a couple tips. So if you did like the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It will help out a lot. Also, make sure to subscribe to see more of my videos if you did enjoy. I hope to see you next time. As always, have a good day. Peace out.
Bravo. Tango 5. Hostile counter UAV is online. Hostile UAV above. Grenade, get cover. Hostile Cerberus inbound. Nomad neutralized. Frag incoming! Short out. Fire key. Securing C. Charlie secure. Losing C. Losing A. Lost Charlie. Ambush. We're being dominated. Go on the aggression.